All right, here we go. Love is in the air with Valentine's Day tomorrow. So what if you have fallen out of love with your job? LaSalle Network CEO Tom Gimbel is joining us now to talk about how to reignite the spark. Hello to you, Tom.
Hey, Lourdes, how are you?
Good, good. You know what? I think everyone can relate to this somewhat, but when do you know it's sort of bad and that you need to do something about it?
Well, I mean, I don't know I guess St. Valentine decided to put this holiday in the middle of winter right after football season ends, right? So people are going to be a little bit depressed anyways. And then if you go through this situation with your job, especially in Chicago, which is where we are, it's cold, the days are short, the nights are long, and you're sitting here grinding away and now you're in this uncertain world of, do I want to go into the office? Do I want to work from home? What's right? What's wrong? And you have to realize that work and your career is like any other relationship. You get out of it what you put into it. And Valentine's is as good a day as any, or as good a time as any, to really think about that. How much are you really giving into your career? Forget about working for the man and how much the company does for me and loyalty. Think about it as your career. You've got to do this for the next 20, 30, 40 years. And what are you willing to give to make yourself better, earn more money, be happier?
All right. So how do you keep watering that plant, right? Okay. So what are some things that you should start thinking about if you're one of these people who has sort of fallen out of love with your job, or you're thinking maybe it's time I look in another direction? What's maybe the number one thing they should think about and do?
I think number one is you want to go through the old Ben Franklin pros and cons list. And you want to say, what do you like about not your job, but your career? If you're an accountant, what do you like about accounting? If you're a reporter, what do you like about reporting? Not where you do it or what you do, but why did you get into this field to begin with? And do you like what you're doing? I think it's the number one thing that people forget about, because sometimes going from one company to do a job you don't like to another company to do a job you don't like really doesn't engage the passion, right? So make sure you're doing something that you really like. Then engage with the people. So often people will say, the job's okay, but I really like the people. Or they complain about that one coworker. So you got to really make that decision. Do you enjoy the people you work with, or do you not? Those are the two crucial things I would do, Lourdes, to start out anything of evaluating where I'm at in my happiness level.
Okay, as I was reading through some articles, another few things that they mention is maybe volunteer in that field that you're working in, volunteer to do some jobs, and maybe put together sort of a passion project, maybe something related to your job, but a little bit different that might motivate that spark once again.
Yeah, most companies have committees, or they have special projects that they're doing. They're implementing a new software. They have a philanthropy committee. If you can volunteer to do something outside of the norm that's company sponsored, all of a sudden you're going to get new openings and opportunities to see things. You're going to talk to different groups of coworkers. You're going to be doing different challenges. So I think that's a great idea. And the other thing you really want to do is work to improve your skills. So taking a Microsoft tutorial in Excel and Word and PowerPoint, to feel comfortable with tools that we all use every day and get better. And I think one of the great things that we all need more confidence. Even the most confident people in the world could use a little notch up every now and again. And there's a group called Toastmasters, Lourdes, and I think it's really important. You go during the day or on the weekends, what have you, and it's a free committee, and you go and you practice giving public speaking. And you start to improve on your confidence level and how you communicate. And it can really make you engage and like what you're doing a lot more if you speak about it more intelligently.
There you go, Tom Gimbel. Great job as always, giving you a little boost of confidence there. You're doing great, sir. We appreciate
the chocolates without the tag are from me, Lourdes. I want you to know that
right.
tomorrow.
Thank
It's
you.
all from me.
Thank you, sir. So lovely. All right.